Hi, this is Mark Soltau for the Buck Cardinal Club, and we're here with Nicole Powell, women's basketball class of 2004. Congratulations and welcome to the class of 2015. Three-time All-American guard forward here. You pretty much did it all. You scored over 2,000 points, 1,400 rebounds. Great teams. You almost never lost. What do you think back about the most when you think about Stanford basketball?
Gosh, well, it's interesting because you're talking about the stats, and those numbers are really wonderful. But when you get to the set, you don't even think about it. You don't think about your stats. You just think about the moments, the big moments, big games. I think about my teammates, the times we shared off the court, all of the training that went into it, and it's just lovely to be a part of the program that did achieve some success.
You were a two-time Pac-10 Player of the Year in, I think, 2002 and 2004. The women's basketball culture really changed when Tara got here, and it's still going strong now. Can you just talk about being a part of that and maybe watching it? I know you've changed schools a little bit. We can talk about that later, but obviously you were a part of the the resurgence of Stanford women's basketball.
Well, I think about the history that I got to witness as a young girl. The Jennifer Azies and Sonia Hennings of the world that really put this program on the map with Coach Vanderveer. Those are the pioneers in the sport and of course here at Stanford. And there's been so many players along the way: Jamila Weidman, Kate Starboard, Olympia Scott, Vanessa Nygaard, who I've got a chance to meet and talk to so much. Even Heather Owen that's here working. There are just so many incredible women who have come through this program. And I'm just happy that I got to be one of them. And certainly many future stars who are continuing to play now and continuing to put this program on the map. It's fun to watch. Thankful I got to be a part of it.
Does any one game stand out to you? I mean, obviously there were a lot of great memories and a lot of things to think back on, but do you remember a game or a rivalry or anything like that?
Gosh, unfortunately, you think about the losses, we never got to hoist up the national championship trophy, and that was our ultimate goal. And so everything else seemed like a failure at that time. We did have so much success. I think winning the Pac-12 championships, winning the first Pac-12 tournament, the second one, those are all highlights. And I think just playing here at Naples, I just love the environment here when we hosted Tennessee. The fans, the culture that follows Coach Vanderveer, it's just special. Three-time
finalist for the Naismith's Player of the Year. So, I mean, you were right up there with the best. What was it like to play basketball for Tara? I mean, she's obviously got an incredible record, and she's in this Hall of Fame as well. Many
Hall of Fames.
Many Hall of Fames, that's right. Do you still think about what they call Tarisms or things that maybe you hark back to even now as you coach?
I do. Obviously a time like this makes you reflect back on your past, but now being a coach, and even throughout my professional career playing, the things that I learned, attention to detail. It was so immaculate. Every little thing had a thought and a process that we talked about as a team. And just preparing, the video scouts that we would do were very in depth. And always striving for the perfect game. And that's something that she would say, and really not a challenge just against your opponent, but the challenge for yourself. And that's one thing that I do carry to this day and do talk to our girls about.
And you went on to play professionally, I think for 11 years. You won a WNBA championship with Sacramento. And I guess I have to ask you, what are you doing today?
What am I doing today? I'm an assistant coach at the University of Oregon with that women's basketball program. And it's just a joy. I just absolutely love what I'm doing. I tell people this is the second best job after playing. I had no idea I would enjoy it so much, to work with women of this age, to go to practice every day and be a part of the game and hopefully impart something positive on a daily basis. It's just been a joy.
What about the Stanford experience kind of sets you up for life after Stanford? Anything that you kind of draw back on and are very grateful for?
There's so many things. I'll try to keep it short. I just think about my friends, my teammates. Those are the people that are my peers, and the things that they're achieving and doing. You're surrounded by greatness, obviously with great coaches and teaching and all of that, but just in your day-to-day existence, who you're hanging out with in the dorms, who they have so much influence on you, and those are my friends. And I think about my roommate Dana Craig, who went straight on to law school here at Stanford, and her discipline of studying and all the things she achieved in her career. You know, you don't have to be an athlete to appreciate all the wonderful things other people are doing. And so when you're surrounded by that, you're inspired. And I think that's what my experience here gave to me.
And finally, the Buck Cardinal Club has been instrumental in helping so many student athletes like yourself, and continues to do it now for 900 student athletes in 36 sports. Can you just talk about how the club helped you and give you a chance to kind of pursue your dreams?
Yeah. You know, I'm just so grateful for the opportunities. I never would have been able to come to a school like Stanford. That's just the bottom line. And so all those people who continue to give, whether they have a close personal relationship or not, knowing that they're truly helping people make a step in their life that changes the course of our lives, is just an incredible feeling. And so to have been somebody who received so much, and certainly spurs me on to continue to give and give as much as I can. And I'm just thankful for all the people who are in the Buck Cardinal Club who support us.
Well, congratulations and welcome to the class of 2015.
Thank you.